So this is my third video for YouTube, and thank you for all the support which I am having and all the likes. And if you have any questions also, so do let me know. So let's talk about trauma and what we went through in our childhood, how it affects as we grow old. So there are a lot of good research which is coming up that what we are holding inside comes up slowly in our life, in different forms. So sometimes it takes the form of disease, sometimes it takes the form of emotions, which is you are strongly held into that emotion. And sometimes it is that you find it very hard to accept people, or to be a people person, or sometimes you are too much into people. So these all are the scenario which happens with our upbringing and with the conditioning what has happened. So if you are born and brought up in a family where you have been asked to like everyone, no matter what, yeah, and you have been asked to respect elders no matter what, you have been asked to compromise with the younger because they are younger than you, yeah, so you become a people pleaser because we all know when something is not right, as a child also. But if someone is like abusing you sexually or verbally or anything, but the thing is your conditioning is you have to accept that person because he is elder than you, yeah. So he's your uncle or he's your big brother or cousins or whatever it is, yeah, you would respect that person. Or sometime in a lot of cases you would see that women are talked down by in their family, and when they get married they are talked down again, but they refuse to take it like this is not right because their conditioning says that they have to respect. This is culture, this is norm. And when this keeps on happening in your life, because we attract the same thing in our life when we are not trying to resolve, because I personally feel like nothing get resolved if you are really not ready to step up your game, really not ready to change something within. It will never resolve. It will only resolve when you have that intention to resolve. So this thing happened a lot of time with people that who has autoimmune disease or who has a chronic stress or pain in their body, is because your body knows how to say no, yeah, but you don't know how to say no. And this is so meaningful because as a human we are born to see that this is not right way of living, but we are forced to live in certain ways. So if you notice that there is some conditioning, you have to really start listening. Whose voice is this? Who is telling you that, oh, this is right? But inside you are feeling this is wrong. If somebody has sexually abused you, yeah, there is no way you should respect that person, no matter what he or she is in the hierarchy, yeah, because we respect people for different reasons. One reason is if they have money, if they have influence. The second reason, which is very, very powerful in a lot of cultures and a lot of societies and a lot of countries, is if they are your relative. No matter what, you would respect them. Somebody has verbally abused you, and verbally abuse is also like physically it's in your body, yeah, but you would talk through it. How would you talk through it? You would talk through it like, oh, she's my mother-in-law, she's my father-in-law, she's my brother-in-law, she's my sister-in-law, or she's my own mother, own father. You would talk through it because your conditioning is like this, that you have to start seeing good in them too. I totally believe people are not born like this. Who has abused you are also not born like this. But if you want to stop that in your life, in your physical body to come up as a disease, you at whatever age you are, maybe you are 60, you are 70, but still you can change something in your, and you would say that was not right. That was not right, and that is what has created this havoc in my system, in my body. So let me give you an example. I was an E. coli patient for a long time, and I always felt like, and when I studied about the chakra and how it works and everything, so it is the second chakra where you start knowing the society, you start knowing people, polarity and everything, sexuality. And E. coli was it's a urinal infection disease, and I always felt when emotionally I was drained, when emotionally I felt like this is not right. Yeah, I felt from inside somewhere this is not right, but the voices from outside was saying everything is okay. You just have to carry on. Yeah, and my body was saying it's not right. So I will fall trap into E. coli month after month. But how I feel like now, after such a long period of E. coli, I felt like I came out of it. Yes, I had medicine and everything. I drank water, whatever was the protocol for that. But now when I see it, it's because that was the most vulnerable part in my body. Yeah, and it attacked, and this is a relationship thing too, where you are really struggling with your relationship, not your immediate relationship, maybe your relationship with other people also. These things can occur. So anything which you are very vulnerable to, if you are very vulnerable to headache, you would see that a lot of time that would appear if something is not right. So the condition is not right, and the body would take that signal, and you would feel headache. Same with if you have pain in your hip or in your knee or anything. Just notice. Not only you notice what you have eaten, but you should notice what has happened. Yeah, why you feel so restricted about it. So this is also a way of seeing that mind and body is not separate. It is giving you signal all the time how you could change things, how you could move further. And the more we start understanding it, the more our body feel very open and relaxed. So people, when they come for my classes also, I feel like I can't just give them a physical exercise without asking them to start looking within also. Because when we see within, what's happening, what's changing day to day. Yeah, are you feel joy in your relationship, or are you just doing a relationship because for the sake of a relationship? So you know that no, I don't feel joyous in my relationship. What need to change? Can you talk? Can you do something different? What do you want? Every time when you ask what do you want, what do I need? Yeah, just not like you exercise, you have a good diet, but mentally also, what do you need? What stimulate you? What, how you could change things within you? And then you would say things would start changing in your life. Not in your life only, your body would become lighter. You would vibrate that energy. There might be pain and aches, which can be, you have doctors and you have naturopath and everything, whatever way you want to take it, yeah, take it, yeah. But keep on working on your thought process. Keep on working on whose voice is this, why this. So nothing which we have so far lived, like, in our family or in our society, in our country, in our culture, whatever you name it, it has created lot of thing inside you, whether you admit it or not. We carry those things. And you have to try to, don't say that it runs in my family. You just, whenever you are saying that, just look back and say, what runs in my family? Can I undo it if it is not serving me? And why you are doing it, to please others or to please the culture, to please the society, to please the country, or to please the men in your life, or to please the woman in your life? What are you doing differently? And then when you enter into anything, when your body is vibrating, you will attract same type of people, not same, I would say the frequency, the people who will attach with your energy and will help you to grow. So this was my video on how physically we can get rid of it. And if you like this video, share it, subscribe it. And this is how I work. So this is my work. So if you want to help me, so just spread the word, share the video. And I am very, very thankful for all the liking and subscription. And Saraswati ji is there. Namaste. Bye-bye.